And it was, I was just really impressed with, how you carried yourself and how articulate you were. And I just was thrilled to death.
I was very excited to be with you and be eye to eye.
Yeah,
that is
there you
always
go.
like, as tall women, I think you always recognize when someone you walk up to and you're speaking like straight to their face.
Yeah, agreed.
It's something that I don't realize until it happens. Like until I'm talking to a tall woman, I don't realize that I'm looking down towards everybody else.
Yeah, I know.
For anyone who doesn't know this, you are known as Dee Dee to our girls.
Yes.
How did we get the name Dee Dee?
Dee Dee came about very selfishly because most babies say the D word first. And so I thought, okay, there is already a Nana and there's probably going to be some other names and things like that. So I just did my initial of my name twice. That's all.
I love it. And also I love the idea that there was a chance that you beat Jason to the punch. Like if it was a DD instead of a dad, we could have held that over him forever.
Yeah, but the A vowel is a very
it's easy and it's quick.
It is for sure. It's easy to form.
Jury's still out on Finn. We still have a chance. Now you were just in town visiting. What's the funniest thing that one of the girls has said or asked you ever?
Just recently, Bennett came up to me and she says, "Now, what's your name again?"
Yeah, she'll humble you. That one's a little nuts. I think I know the answer to this question, but of our fours, who reminds you the most of Jason?
Oh boy, it's got to be Wyatt. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure that I've told the story on the podcast before, but I have said before that there was a time when Wyatt, I think she was around 2, and I remember her having a tough moment, we'll call it, and you were staring at her in like a very just like observant way, and I looked at you and I said, "Is it giving you PTSD?" And you said, "A little bit, a little bit."
Yeah.
Who reminds you the most of like a Travis personality?
Oh dear. Well, it's usually this third child because they're the ones that are fearless. Mm-hmm. And you're learning with the first child. So I would have to say that Ellie probably is the one that throws herself off the couch without abandon.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, so she has no fear. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Donna, as you know, I love talking about motherhood on this podcast. And since I'm married to your son, I have a lot of questions for you. I, of course, have 4 girls and you raised 2 boys.
Oh, yeah.
And witnessing a household of all girls now and being close to it.
Yeah.
What would you say are the biggest differences between raising boys and girls?
The thing that just amazes me is how they will sit down and do a craft for a certain period of time. That wasn't my experience. No. It was constantly running around, jumping off of things, getting into trouble, running out the door, starting the car up, when they were 3. So
yes,
they got into a lot of stuff.
Now, is there one that you would say is tougher or just different?
I think Jason, because he was the oldest and, always the elder child in the family, not all the time, but especially with Jason, he would tend to listen and follow the rules. Yeah, Travis isn't a rule follower. No, he runs to the tune of his own drum.
We had a conversation after I had Bennett where you had mentioned like 3 girls still sounds a little bit nicer than 2 boys for that age.
Yeah.
Because, a bird.
It must be one of my ancestors.
Now, much like you're saying, doing a craft, like we often start our day with like a nice drawing, coloring session.
Yeah.
And I have said that in that moment, like a house of boys would never. They would never.
No, they're breaking the crayons. It's like I saw one time two different fields. There was a field full of boys playing soccer and a field full of girls playing soccer. The girls, you ask them to get in a circle and kick the ball between each other. With the boys, one's, playing basketball with the soccer ball. They are, hitting each other. They're wrestling on the floor. They're doing everything but what they're told to do. So, yeah, completely different.
It might be tougher for us later.
Yeah.
Sure.
Could be. Yeah, for sure.
Now, I also couldn't have you on and not ask about the famous story of Jason with the knives in the front yard.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I had just picked them up from daycare and we had gotten home and I decided I was going to go upstairs and change because I had my, work outfit on. So I'm upstairs. I get the shorts on and I hear from across the street this person calling, "Oh my God, he's got a knife." And I knew who it was immediately.
Did you really?
Yes, I knew it was Jason. He was the only one that was tall enough they could reach him. And I literally had him high up in a cabinet because I had to keep everything sharp away from both of them. But yeah, I ran out there. I only had my shorts on and a bra. I literally ran out and, and then everybody was clapping on the street. They were so excited about that picture. So it was really kind of funny, but, Jason was literally throwing it up in the air and it would come down and hit the ground and
like to stick in the grass.
Yeah. And Travis is just looking at them like, oh my God, that could have went right through his head. But yeah, that was a scary time. That was a scary one. Just as like a little game. And, he wasn't even walking. They would just headbutt each other, and sure enough,
like a little love tap.
Pretty much knocked my grandmother out. I mean, their grandmother out. And the other time is Jason was like 2 months old, and I had just dried my hair, and he picked up a hairdryer and hit me over the head, and I saw stars on that one. Yeah, and he wasn't doing it to be mean or anything. He just thought it was fun. Thought it was funny. What 2-year-old can pick up a hairdryer and swing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had muscles back then.
Now, as the mother of that man's 4 children, how can I prevent my kids from repeating their dad's mistake?
Oh, geez. I think every child is their own, and they come up with their own thoughts. So something that they're going to come up with is going to be completely different than what my children did because they're watching different shows.
Sure.
They're looking at cartoons, and I'm sure that Jason had seen that on some.
Everybody thought it was just another celebrity rumor until Donna Kelce finally reacted, and now fans are losing their minds. The internet is exploding with one big question. Are Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift really planning a wedding in London? And honestly, the way Donna responded on the podcast made people believe there might actually be something huge happening behind the scenes. What started as a casual conversation suddenly turned into one of the most talked about celebrity moments online. And the craziest part? Donna didn't fully deny it. During the podcast, the topic shifted toward Travis and Taylor's future together, and you could instantly feel the energy change. Donna smiled, laughed a little, and gave the kind of reaction that fans immediately started analyzing frame by frame. You know how the internet works. One facial expression, one pause, one sentence, and suddenly everybody becomes a detective. But this time, people think there's more to it. The idea of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift getting married in London sounds like something straight out of a movie. A global pop icon and an NFL superstar choosing one of the most romantic cities in the world for their wedding. That's the kind of story social media lives for. What really made fans go crazy was Donna's calm and warm reaction. She didn't look shocked. She didn't laugh it off completely. Instead, it felt like someone trying very hard not to reveal too much. And immediately, clips from the podcast started spreading everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, X, everybody had an opinion. Some people are convinced the wedding planning has already started, while others think the family may already know more than they're saying publicly. And honestly, if you think about it, London actually makes sense. Taylor Swift has a massive connection with the city. She spent so much time there over the years, and her fans in the UK are some of the biggest in the world. Travis has also been fully embracing Taylor's world recently, traveling with her, supporting her concerts, and looking more comfortable in the spotlight than ever before. Their relationship doesn't look temporary anymore. It feels serious, stable, and surprisingly genuine for two people living under constant public attention. Fans also noticed how protective and supportive Donna has been whenever Taylor's name comes up. That matters because family reactions usually tell the real story. And when a mother looks happy discussing her son's relationship, people naturally start thinking long-term. Some fans even believe Donna accidentally hinted that wedding conversations are already happening privately. Whether that's true or not, the speculation has reached another level. But let's be honest for a second. If Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce ever announce a wedding, it might become one of the biggest celebrity events in years. Imagine the media attention. Imagine the guest list. Music superstars, NFL legends, Hollywood celebrities, athletes, influencers. The entire world would stop watching everything else for that moment. And London would be the perfect cinematic backdrop. Historic buildings, luxury venues, royal-style atmosphere. It fits Taylor Swift's storytelling image perfectly. At the same time, some fans believe the couple is intentionally staying quiet because they want at least part of their relationship to remain personal. And that's understandable. Their romance has already dominated headlines for months. Every appearance becomes breaking news. Every photo trends instantly. So if wedding plans are real, they would probably keep things extremely secret until the last possible moment. Still, Donna's reaction added fuel to the fire in a major way. People don't just listen to celebrity interviews anymore, they study them. The tone, the body language, the pauses, everything matters. And according to fans online, Donna looked like someone holding in a very exciting secret. That's why this story keeps growing bigger every hour. What makes this relationship so fascinating is how different their worlds are, yet somehow they fit together perfectly. Taylor comes from global music fame, emotional songwriting, massive stadium tours. Travis comes from football culture, competition, sports energy, and locker room confidence. On paper, it sounds unexpected, but together, they created a connection people became emotionally invested in. That's rare. And now, the possibility of a London wedding has taken the fascination to another level. Fans are already imagining Taylor's dress, Travis waiting at the altar, celebrity performances, emotional speeches, and millions watching updates online in real time.